Budgie's going to get himself into strife here. He's got, and he's got 7.
Oh my word!
Moly.
Look at this. This is fantastic. Your man John Winning's going to win this race. That was fantastic. It's a Budgie made a rather ill-advised spinnaker hoist. Unfortunately, 7 probably should have concentrated on keeping clear rather than engaging for a protest. End result of all that is our 2 leaders are swimmers.
And could be some gear damage there too if they sort that out.
Could be damaged. They're locked together, aren't they? Yeah, it's like the rutting lambs in springtime. They're just completely together.
Just going through that again, I can't imagine why Budgie thought he was going to get away with hoisting that chute with 7 pinned up underneath him. It was always going to be dangerous.
Don't think he had a good enough. He didn't have a good enough look, to be honest. I think they got the red mist, decided they needed a kite, and just went and did it without thinking about it. But I think at the same time, I think Sevi probably his best tactic would have been just keep clear. He had all the rights in the world.
And then the spinning chute was the weather, and that even compounded the problem, didn't it?
Oh, completely. Lucky for them, this is not a JJ race, this is early season racing. But they want to complete this race, and they don't want to damage too much. All 7 have made a pretty fast recovery.
Yeah, Budgie's upside down, so he's out of this. Is that a hole in 7?
Yeah, in the meantime, the next guy down the racetrack is the Gill boat.
And they're smart.
They're good in this stuff. They're upright. They're not locked into another boat. Black Kite coming down in 2nd position.
You get them, Simon, on the black boat? Yeah. And this is Nick Press and Gill, whose nickname is the name of the boat, funnily enough. Used to be the bowman on the Appliances Online last year, and ends up with Nick Press. Very solid hand is the Gill, sailing on the Gill. And they've got Dan Phillips, I believe, on the sheet today. Nick Press, very accomplished skiff sailor, 12-foot skiff, into Dominion, etc., etc. So we lost our good race, but who knows? We might get something happening on the next run down. I think there's going to be a bit of carnage.
There's a long way to go, so maybe we'll just park at the bottom mark and watch these roundings.
Yep. Nick Press's Gill, and after all that drama going to that bottom turn marker, Clark, Gill's ended up, was 2nd, now 3rd, because Scott 11 got out of his predicament, and poor old Andy Budgeon is still upside down, so Budgie's taking it down for the count. Sevi's back in the mix and trucking along okay, so he must have done any damage, but these guys here in front of us got a new boat coming, Mark, and I think the new Smeg, once it gets in the park with these 3, when they come together, they're going to be right up there.
Yeah, certainly when it's windy, they're always pretty tidy, aren't they? We'll find out whether Sevi's got any damage. Of course, when he hoists his kite next time round, might have a pole problem. We'll take a close look at that at the top mark. But for now, as you said, John Winning easy, leading by a country mile, and 2nd is close between Gill and 7. That at the moment looks like our top 3, but it will probably all change downwind.
Yeah. Well, Woody, old age and treachery, I think there, he was just really smooth down that run, sitting in full control, got a lot of depth with speed, and hey, now leading the race. So anyway, cut from this, Gill doing a nice job, led back into the podium. See you shortly.